And the award for worst piece of shit of 2012 goes to Chernobyl Diaries. Chernobyl Diaries. Chernobyl Diaries follows 6 brain surgeons who decide that it'd be a good idea to go back to the Chernobyl disaster place where the nuclear reactor blew up, and then this shady, dumbass Russian guy takes them there. I'm sorry, I have to get this out of the way before I even continue with the plot, because that Russian guy is so stereotypical in this movie. He has this really thick accent. He's obviously a former war soldier. That's a horrible Russian accent, I'm not gonna do that again. But he's just, in every single way you think a Russian could be, he's stereotypical in that way. Back to the point, he takes them to the disaster site, and then their wiring is fried in their van when they get back to it after walking around for a while. Then they get stuck there, and things start attacking them, and then they realize, oh, we're not alone, we're smart, we're not gonna die. And the movie goes from there. I wasn't necessarily looking forward to Chernobyl Diaries, but I thought it could be a fun little horror movie, because horror movies like this I always thought could be fun, and this one disproved my point completely. This movie is so awful. This is one of the worst horror movies I've ever seen in my whole life. I swear to you, it is. Everyone across the board for acting is completely terrible in this movie, except for one person. Jared Sadowski, if that's his name? I don't know. He was the son on William Shatner's Bleep My Dad Says last year. I found him to be pretty good in the movie. At most parts, I found him pretty good. There were a few parts where he just, you know, slipped into the shit that everyone else was bathing in, but other than that, he was pretty good in the movie. I don't know, he played an asshole, so I guess I kind of related to him. The fact is that every other character in the movie is just so bland, and you learn literally nothing about them, so you do not care at all about these characters when they're being picked off one by one. And they're annoying as hell, too. So the thing about them is that you'd want them to die, but then there are not gratifying kills in the movie either, so the movie just screwed both audiences who'd like to see the movie, because there's no characters for the people who want to root for the characters, and there's no gratifying kills for people who are gore hounds. Seriously, every gore shot in the movie is just like 2 seconds of this just disgusting gore. I don't have a problem with disgusting gore, it's pointless. Just, the movie as it progressed on and on, I got more pissed off sitting in my chair, and I thought about leaving 2 times. I didn't, thank God, so I could see that piece of garbage ending. I'm saving that walkout for something that I know is going to be worse. There's gotta be something. If not, then good. Thank God there's not something that bad this year, but I'm saving it just in case. Like, seriously, the ending to the movie, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm pretty sure when they were writing it, they thought they were being edgy with it, and I predicted the ending completely. Like, I was sitting there, right when they got to the disaster site, I was just thinking something in my head, that ending would be stupid if that actually happened, and then it actually happened. I usually like when I can call things in movies, because it makes me feel smart, but here, not only did it make me feel smart, but it made me feel bad for the filmmakers for being stupid. Because that is just an awful ending, I hated it. Seriously, I've loved horror for a long time, and lately, I haven't been that into it because there are just so many bad horror movies. Legitimately, I'm not kidding at all. This piece of shit has ruined my faith in horror. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I hate this movie. Like, I always used to go into horror movies thinking, alright, it could be fun and I'll see horror movies anyway. Now, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I saw 2 trailers before this movie. One's like the apparition where like a ghost comes to life and you believe in it, you die. It's bullshit. And the other thing was about like some Dubai box that possesses this girl. It just seems like more Exorcist BS. Seriously, if you love horror, preserve your love. Do not see this movie. No popcorn. It's a very low no popcorn. I was close to nothing, but it's just because of that one little performance that I kind of liked. That's it. That's all I liked about the movie. Go see anything else. Anything else that's come out in the past month. See that instead of this. So if you guys had the misfortune of seeing the Chernobyl Diaries, what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you a fan of horror if you liked it or didn't like it? Write me for comments down there and tell me what you think. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button up there, because if you don't, I'm seriously gonna keep that piece of paper until 2012 ends and use it if this movie is still the worst, which it probably will.